SpongeBob SquarePants is a 2018 gender studies sci-fi thriller. What's up, guys? Okay, so SpongeBob SquarePants is a 1999 animated television series about a square, yellow, porous, absorbent sponge named SpongeBob. Created by Steven Hillenburg, SpongeBob has been a cult classic enjoyed by fish and hummus alike, featuring a charming cast of characters, riveting animation, along with crazy plots that are just absolutely bonkers. This show was an instant classic, telling stories that still resonate in meme culture today. I mean, is there anyone that hasn't seen SpongeBob? I mean, is there anyone that isn't familiar with the pineapple under the sea? You don't even need to own a TV. The cultural significance reflects other works of art. Drake and Josh, The Last Supper, even Planet Sheen.
Are you serious?
What I enjoyed about SpongeBob most of all was its fearlessness to be creative, distinguishing itself from any other cartoon series before and after its time. SpongeBob is known for its two main characters that are literally mentally challenged. I mean, it would have been so easy for this combination to fail, yet it never fails to remain entertaining as well as sophisticated. Surrounding these two with a diverse world of characters made it so lovable. The show has a greedy crab, a diabolical plankton, a depressed, lascivious, and rather self-obsessed squid. I mean, come on, what other show competes with that? I had a SpongeBob television. A SpongeBob television. This show impacted us all in a special way. SpongeBob and Patrick Star are constantly landing themselves in ludicrous situations, but the show does not neglect intriguing relationships, goofy life lessons, and even humor that can be enjoyed long after you stop riding the school bus. Countless mornings sucking down Capri Suns on the couch and watching episode after episode after episode. SpongeBob was always there for me. That is why I am livid with Nickelodeon, or whoever the kelp makes this show. It is being ran into the ground, only taking about 13 minutes for me to realize it. I wish I could tell you the name of the episode that caused this cataclysm inside of my barnacles, but I have already repressed most of the memory. All I knew was that a SpongeBob marathon was playing on Nick, and I was thrilled, binging until my nostalgia was satisfied. I watched a few episodes from the early 2000s, a couple from the late 90s, and a few more from circa, say, 2006, all chill. But then, a newer SpongeBob episode appeared on our Vizio TV. I could tell from the sharp outlines of the drawings, the vibrant colors, and a shift in the style of animation that this was not the SpongeBob I grew up with. I clicked the guide button and checked the original air date, and shockingly, to my shockingliness, this episode was released in 2019. I did a triple take. SpongeBob was still being played on TV, not reruns, but actual new SpongeBob content was being created and transmitted to our Vizio and everyone else's Vizio. So, was I happy, you ask? No. I was Fortniting livid. I said this. SpongeBob and Patrick were acting strange, like stranger than usual for some of the strangest sea creatures in the sea. They weren't just stupidly entertaining. They were stupidly stupid, and it honestly hurt to watch. There were plenty of quirky moments in the early seasons of the show, but now these same quirky jokes were the show. It honestly felt like a parody of the original paradigm of excellence that was SpongeBob 1999 to whenever we stopped watching it. SpongeBob and Patrick then walked out of the pineapple hellhole, business as usual, and they boarded a bus. This bus looked strange compared to the lovable red bikini bottom bus we are used to. It was basically a fish tank with wheels. I soon discovered, to my great dismay, why the animators decided to change the bus to a transparent rolling box. The bus driver drove a bus full of fish people, including Sponge Poop and Shit Rick, up a completely vertical incline. And boom! David Fortniting Hasselhoff! I thought human characters were saved for special occasions like the Christmas special or the critically acclaimed 2004 SpongeBob SquarePants movie, but here he was, the old Baywatch guy that needs some extra cash in 2019. The rest of the episode consisted of the bus driving up to a live-action beach party? I don't know. But they had a cannon. And this is it, guys. A cannon. And it shot what? It shot beans. Beans? Yeah, beans. Haha, Nickelodeon. You're so with the times. Kids love beans. Patrick apparently has a bean fetish now, so he has the bus get struck by a cannonball of beans, and soon the whole bus is flooded with baked beans. Patrick swims around and eats all the beans, and I start shaking my head. What the heck was I watching? Despite typing up the script for this video in Comic Sans font, I unironically cringed at what SpongeBob had become. It was not the same SpongeBob I knew and grew up loving. It was an example of a washed-up show running out of jokes, utilizing the most outlandish plot points to push this garbage forward as long after its prime. I stopped watching this SpongeBob episode after the beach party bean cannon scene and happily returned when an episode from when, say, Bush was president came on. Of course, I will always love SpongeBob for what it was, but why not let it die peacefully on a good note, instead of dragging it through the sand? Of course, this is just a theory. A SpongeBob theory.
Rip my pants.
When Big Larry came round just to put him down,